Okay, it looks like the first game is something called Star Raiders. I like saying Candyman more. Candyman is such a great movie. Man, when I watched it, it blew my mind. It's it's just it's unbelievable. Like the plotting and like it's just hard to say. But like Candyman's like plan in that movie is just so weird. I would have never thought of it. It's so weird how they made that movie. I don't want to spoil it is the thing about it. The thing that I find so interesting. Um I want to see the new Candyman. I didn't even know there was a new one. I've seen all three of the original ones. The first one's really good. The other two are I don't even remember them at this point. Candyman is at least 20 years old. I think the spoiler doesn't matter. You can spoil it for me. I'm not going to watch it. I don't like the first Candyman. Well, it's just the thing about it. All right, so this will spoil it a little bit, but like Candyman's plan to gain leverage over the heroine of the movie is to frame her for murder, and then when that plan and then it looks like that plan isn't going to work, and like his reaction to that is that he doubles down and frames her for a second murder. And it's just when that happened in the movie, the top of my head blew off because I never would have predicted that plan. It was just it was such a weird choice for the filmmakers to make, and I liked it so much. I don't know. I can't think of an example of a movie where the villain's plan is to double down on his original plan and it works. For the most part. All right, so let's try Star Raiders. I assume I'm flying through space, shooting at some villains. Let's let's see if I can even get the game to work though. That's one thing that. Okay, here we. Oh no. Oh no. What kind of a game is this? Okay, so I'm the orange rectangle. Um, well, I was gonna select the red boomerang. I think I lost. What? What is anything? There's a lot of bad horror movies. That's true. Um, Clive Barker wrote some good stories. I've never read much Clive Barker. Um, he really had bees in his mouth. Oh my goodness. Um, Hellraiser's a pretty good horror movie. I don't love everything about it, but it's definitely worth a watch. Um, I've probably seen over 10,000 horror movies, so top 100 is good. um, The Shining is one of the best ever. I like The Shining okay. I'm not as big a fan of The Shining as most people are. I think it's pretty good, but there are things about it that bother me. Um, I'm not super crazy about Jack Nicholson in The Shining. Just sort of my problem is that Jack Nicholson seems crazy from the start of the movie. And like The Shining, as I understand it, is supposed to be a movie about a man who goes insane, not a man who begins the movie insane. But he kind of seems crazy from the start to me. Um, Particle effects. One of my life goals is to watch every horror movie ever made. That's a big goal. He made the short story that Candyman is based on. What about Misery? I really like Misery. I really like Misery, but unfortunately, there are parts in Misery that are supposed to be scary that come across as more comedic than than scary. I don't know if it's Kathy Bates's acting or the direction or what it is, but I like it. I like the book too, but the book Misery gets really obnoxious in a lot of places where Stephen King goes off on these tangents to explain to the reader how publishing and fiction work, and he just goes into lecture mode and starts like writing out lectures from his classes where he when he taught like high school English or whatever, because you just be reading and then suddenly you got pages and pages that just sound like a transcript from a writing classroom. It's like we don't need to be explained any of this, Steve. You're just wasting time now. Um, a lot of problematic cartridges. I don't know that I don't think the cartridge is problematic. I think I think I think I lost. I think this is the game over screen. Maybe that's the point. He's already crazy guy going more crazy. I mean, you can argue that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not trying to take away from your enjoyment of it. I'm just saying maybe I don't enjoy it as much as you do. All right, so I'm gonna hit reset. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what I'm supposed to do. So I think I need to get to the. Nope. 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 I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, friends. And now I think I'm dead. Right? So I'm the red rectangle. I assume the red boomerang is my friend because we're both red. And I would assume the blue rectangle is the enemy because it's the opposite of me. Whenever I press the button, it makes the same noise regardless of what square I'm in. So I don't know if I'm supposed to press the button in the empty squares or if I'm supposed to press the button in the full squares. And I don't know what the cross is. I kind of think I'm supposed to help the red boomerang get to the cross. The ending is confusing with him in the picture. This is pretty weird. Doctor Sleep. I haven't seen Doctor Sleep. I want to watch it, but I haven't gotten around to it. I like the new It movies a lot. I like the first one a lot. I like the second one less. Um, but I expected to. Um, some of that movie was filmed like 2 minutes from your house. Nice. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was good, but not as good. Hmm. This is really perplexing. I think this is the screen showing that you beat the game. I like your positive attitude, Dartomic, but I don't know that you're correct. I like both of them more than the '90s miniseries. I like the '90s miniseries. It has a lot of nostalgia for me. Um, Never liked the '90s It movie. A Quiet Place 2. I haven't seen any of the. I haven't seen either of the Quiet Place films. For games that were so simple, it's amazing that this is so complicated that I can't figure it out. It's like I'm just not even sure what I'm doing here. I feel like I have to get the red boomerang to the cross, but I don't know how to get the red boomerang to move. It moved a space once, but it seemed to be kind of more on its own. So I'm trying like holding the button and moving. I'm getting a lot of different noises sometimes. Clowns have never creeped me out. I liked Ronald McDonald. Um, so I don't know. I don't know what I do. Oh, hang on. Let's see. What's this? E800 PESC. I don't know. Hang on. Maybe I got my controller in the wrong port. Maybe this is a two-player game. Well, I switched my controller to a different port, and now the red square doesn't even exist. Well, I think it's probably about time we abandon this game, my friends. I don't think that I'm going to be able to figure this out. I don't seem to be able to make anything happen. Different stuff is happening, and I have no idea why. What did I do? Complete. I won. Victory. I don't know. The game said complete. I think I won. Maybe this is a game that needs a keyboard. Maybe. I don't know. Looks like a cursor. I vaguely remember this one. I think you have to destroy the triangle. Baffling victory, but a victory nonetheless. I don't know. I think I'm taking it, my friends. Why don't we just call that a win? It said complete. We'll see what the next blank cartridge is. We'll move on to the next thing. Do you know the world record speedrun holder? I think it's me now. All right, watch out for the static.